quick little test of the audio. Alrighty then, folks. It's time for some more LA Noire. Okay, before we start, folks, I want to say, if I sound a little different or a little lower, it is because I am sick. More specifically, it's like nothing in my lungs yet, but it's just mainly my throat where it feels a little sore. I hope that's all that is, and I hope it just remains that. Hopefully I can get over it soon. Also, I wanted to talk about and apologize for not streaming on Saturday and Sunday. I missed Saturday's stream because I fell asleep, and I didn't stream on Sunday because I was just going from happy to sad, from even more sad and even more sad. So I just figured not to. But anyway, folks, we are ready to get into some more Phelps fun with the arson cases. This is the final desk, and yeah, stuff's gonna get fun, folks. We already saw a little bit of this beforehand. Yeah, I won't lie, taking a week off from streaming isn't good, cause once you get back to it, it definitely feel a little weird. Because of course you're not back into your full used to stuff.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps?
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't
Yes,
want a fucking rat
we
like
have an
Phelps.
understanding.
Can it, Tilden?
You have something in your ass.
Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two.
Very short rope.
326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Alright, calm down. Alright, what outfit did I want to wear? Hey Charmy, how you doing? I actually sort of forgot what shirt I wanted, outfit I wanted to wear. Let's see, I already won the Broderick. No. Sharpshooter. Yeah, because I think this is the outfit I didn't show off yet that I really wanted. But anyway, we're starting
I
the
didn't come to
arson
California to be a
cases.
secretary.
That's good to know you're doing great.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Ooh, guy on a
Are you
bench. Can I
drunk,
get the
mister,
line?
or are you just cracked?
Come on. I've got tuberculosis again. I don't really. I'm just making the Red Dead Redemption joke. Something in my throat. No need to be concerned, because grandmother had it for a while and I was around her, so I should be getting over it hopefully soon. Ooh, nice car. Crow for life, Phelps.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a
Holy
buddy?
shit.
We'll look somewhere else.
I here's the dogwood to make the
So
fire
this is how it's going to be, partner?
rise.
I already told you, I don't do partners.
Bit of innocence
I seen you on your
burning
first
out
day,
the
hero.
sky.
Walking into the station with your chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't give me the
Dude, calm
time
down,
of day.
Biggs.
And now you need somebody, and that somebody's supposed to be me.
Sorry about that email.
Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a
That's
speech.
all right.
I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
Damn. Well then. Hey, you know what? I just realized I got the perfect voice for this. I'm coughing as if I just came through a fire.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Gotta love Cole's
That's
attitude.
real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance.
Yep.
There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His
Subtle.
name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Stefan's family at Catalina Island.
Phelps, are you
Some
wearing
kind
a
of
golden
competition.
shirt?
Looks like the only thing they
Yes.
ever won in their lives.
You know that's tacky, right?
Let me come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble
Where are they sleeping?
in the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house, in the ruins. Terry Lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Oh no.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD.
Sir, that
I know
is
it's a
such a
difficult
tacky
time.
shirt.
Could we have a word?
Don Stephens.
You
Nice
were
to
out
meet
of
you.
town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Hold up. September 18th, 1947. That is only a single day and about 50 years away from being my birthday.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Stevens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
I'm gonna say truthful.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer.
Just a sweepstakes?
Lady just hung up and told us we won.
God, that's crazy, Emo.
It's the first time I ever won anything.
Oh, you want to hear something even crazier? I can feel for these people. like, in the mine, I'm not sure if you were on the SGB server around the time, but, I think it was December of last year, where essentially some heavy winds knocked down a tree on our house. And, like, I didn't return home to that. I was at home while that happened, and I had to think what was going through my grandfather's mind, because he was
redevelopment fund.
in town.
Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money, and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
I'm gonna say you're telling the truth.
GI house?
Nope! We failed! We failed! Oh, I was there then. I've been on SGB server ever since it was first made and put out on Twitter. Yeah, I think that was when I flagged on as well. Though, what's even weirder though is that I never saw any of the troll stuff at all. Like, for those who don't know, SGB has a Discord server, and when it was open on Twitter, some trolls got on there. Some nasty, nasty trolls.
Mr. Steffens?
Hello!
Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs.
I am
LAPD.
Coley Phelps,
I know it's a
man.
difficult time, but could we have a word?
Go on, Steph.
But there was some nasty trolls.
You were out of town.
Yeah, the trolling thing happened.
We won a prize.
I heard horror
had a
stories of
wonderful
what
time.
happened.
Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent. Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the suburban
Yeah,
redevelopment
it
fund.
was a nasty bot. Oh, damn.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. The lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
Winning
The
is
redevelopment
a
fund.
wonderful feeling.
Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money, and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away.
Yeah, guess
But I
things
never
are burning
bargained
up tonight. Good one, Joey. Yeah, it kept sending these gore images and like nudity images. Son of a fucking bitch, I hate that.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. My house is the center lot.
Now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all
Poor
we need
guy.
for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
I mean, when you see the money, you want to go for it, but it's bound to happen. Hold up.
Not much help.
All the who's down in Whoville. Yeah, Joey, I remember. Are you talking about the bot that happened in the SGB server? Or what happened like a day after that? All I'm just gonna say is this. I really hope the gore images were just like fake Hollywood images.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Like, sincerely, if there's like bots out there that are specifically meant to send gore images, yeah. Like snuff images, that's fucked up.
Nope.
I better stay silent on it because I don't want to bring up any more PTSD because
This doesn't pertain to the case.
it was an image of like, oh please, I really hope this isn't causing any PTSD. I'm sorry, y'all. What are you doing, Phelps? Ooh, wait. Hello there.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Ooh. Christ. See, that's kind of why I don't want to post my Discord link to Twitter. Because I know I'm going to get nasty trolls. And as I've said before, it's very simple. My Discord server is very calm, welcoming for people, but, you know, if you break the rules, it's ding-dong banu.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Sorry about that.
How could I help, Detective?
Damn.
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors
I didn't know what was happening until I heard the automatic.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and
I
Mariposa.
didn't know what was happening until
Thanks,
I
man.
heard an automatic start talking through Discord. The second sentence said included the N-word, which naturally would make anyone pay attention. Yep, I remember that. Automated message with images. Ah, fucking bullshit. Again, sorry for bringing it up, folks. I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah. Trolls like that are fucking assholes.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Like, they're not just content enough for just posting, you know, simple nudity images like, ha-ha, boobies, ha-ha, vagina, ha-ha, get stuff. No, they gotta show dead bodies. Fucking sick fuckers.
Any Sentry unit, 211 in progress, 520.
You know what time it is, Biggs.
Handle code 3, identify.
Taxi time.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Oh, fucking Christ. Yep. Definitely wastes of life. You're not gonna approve of what I say here, but, like, legitimately, I believe people who just straight up waste their time essentially saying these offensive things, they deserve, like, a good solid knock. Like, a straight up fucking punch.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 211.
11 King Roger, your 211 is at Booze Brothers Cafe, 522 South.
Booze Brothers? Cafe, hold up. Hold up. Hey!
I don't like the look of this.
You know the drill. Hand over your money.
Whatever the case, the problem was solved, and we haven't had anything similar happen since. Well, for a good reason.
Let's talk.
Can't send invites out. But, you know what? It makes sense to be cautious.
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. LAPD. Try shooting someone with a gun of his own.
Whoop, whoop. Come on.
Senseless.
Cole Phelps. Yeah, motherfucker. Anyway, to reiterate, I do apologize for bringing it up, chat. Because that stuff is probably very traumatizing. But we should probably move on. I hope everyone's day is doing alright, though. Oh, it's fine, Emo. Cole Phelps, Super Cop. It wasn't too bad. That's groovy. I went into town and I got some good news. Turns out the pair of pants I needed for a specific project was on sale, so I got myself a nice pair of cargo pants. This specific project? Well, that's good. It was just disturbing. I don't remember the image too well, so that's good. That's definitely good. It's good to forget, like, shit like that.
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him?
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater exploded.
Hey, another
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Speaking of disturbing things, I guess we get to look at. Guess what we get to look at? Charred corpses.
Mal. You gonna stick it out, Carl? I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Well, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met.
Dead
I'll
kids.
help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Phelps, when I told you to roast them, I meant in your wordplay. You know what? These models aren't too bad. I mean, they look really low poly, so it doesn't really ick me out. I mean, let's be real, it's no fetus in the sink from Playable Teaser.
Is this significant?
They actually know!
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives, this is the next door neighbor, Detective Phelps.
Hello, Officer
They were
Nick.
supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know
Hello there.
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks.
Gulliver's Travels?
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before.
You can't just do a little kid like that. A freaking kid.
You can still catch him.
Get back here. Na 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 na.
Stop! LAPD! We've got an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there!
Get back here. Mamma Jamma on the glamour. Mamma Jamma on the glamour. Son of a bitch. Phelps, just tackle a bitch.
A family died in that fire. We need to ask some questions.
Oh, you
piece of shit. How dare you?
How dare you? Oh, will you stop? Bitch! I am a man!
What's your name?
Oh my God, he's
Herbert
beating me up.
Chapman.
So
Now we're
you
tracing
like
Freddy
fires.
Krueger.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pocket.
Why? I mean, okay, kind of. His flannel shirt does have a red and green look to it.
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following
Oh,
your
you
leads,
sick
come
fucker.
and see me at the fire station.
That was a hard boss fight.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence.
True.
There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to
Jesus.
this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Nice facial reaction. I think there's still one thing we can take a look at in here. I mean, there has to be. Hello? Hello? Little fan. I almost feel tempted to talk about a little bit of dark family history. Nah, that came out as wrong. It's not really dark family history, but rather tragic family history. I've mentioned it before, but years ago, before I was even born, my mother and my father was in a tragedy involving a house fire. Involving two of my older siblings, well, three of my older siblings, and two of them sadly perished in the fire while one of them survived. I love how Phelps acts like the department rang and wronged him and is going to prove he is wrong despite the fact that there's no one to blame but himself for his demotion. Oh, Jesus. Yep. Needless to say, I think that incident really messed up my mother more than it did my father. I'm sorry, Mo. It's alright. I mean, I am a believer in an afterlife,
You know the way.
so
You can drive.
maybe I'll meet them in heaven at some point.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
I can't handle any kind of death. I understand that. Because, like, death is a sad concept. Like, no matter which way you look at it. That's why I don't think I could join the army. Because, like, I really think deeply about it. Like, no matter how sociopathic a person can be, you're taking away somebody who is a brother. Or a brother, a father, an uncle. You know, you're taking away somebody's family.
What's the situation? Some stick-up boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
Cole Phelps, swiggity swooty. I'm going for the boot.
We don't want any civilian casualties, Big. That hurts, right? Shit! He's on the lam!
Well, we were close. I honestly don't know what to say.
ATPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit.
Yeah, sorry for pulling some dark stuff on
go
you
ahead.
folks. I don't know, just
Call 11K. Ambulance shooting.
a morbid
ET
way
officer
of sort of,
Interstate
you know,
bus station
sympathizing
at
with the
7th
people
Union.
who are
Code 2.
victims of these arson cases. Fictional arson cases, but still. Bad Phelps, bad Phelps. What you gonna do?
Some stick-up boys
What you
lost their
gonna
heads and the
do
girl got
when they
shot.
come for you?
We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
He ain't using the handbrake.
We don't want any civilians. Kill a cop. Shit! He's on the lam. On the floor.
Bitch, I'm Cole motherfucking Phelps. Cole Phelps, Max Payne. Cole Phelps. Tuberculosis. Wait a minute. We're pretty far away. Taxi man!
You can drive.
If you're a Max Payne, then how come you aren't driving? If you're Max Payne, then how come you aren't driving anywhere? Well, because that's cheating. Well, as simply as possible, I'm lazy. What the fuck? They are the first thing in the game that doesn't attack you.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the
You know what? I'm gonna drop the cunning and I'm just gonna call you Ham.
Recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
Cancelled. Who else? Who else wanted to go? Steffens.
Here they are. Steffens.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of L.A.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won. Thanks for your help. No problem. Wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you
good man, Cunningham? You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Just thinking about like this. When you get to the pearly gates, at least you can say, "Hey, Peter, I spent 50 bucks on some burned kids. Barbecued kids. Deep fried barbecued kids. I'm sorry!"
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Oh.
Great partners must think alike, Herschel.
Okay, I apologize for that, folks.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred. At 253 Main Street, unit to handle code 2, identify.
Can you drive to this one?
Cole Phelps, tired.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred. At 253 Main Street.
Hey, Fulso.
Code 2, identify.
I now have this image of Phelps next to the kids. Oh, baby back, baby back, baby back. I'm sorry.
Hands off! I'm sick! Nothing that a night in the tank wouldn't fix, bub. Now, where did they go? What happened? Two guys made off with about $1,000 in a paper sack.
Do not know what the third emoji is.
So much of a witness. Sir, you need to tell us where they went. Now. They headed for the parking lot.
Oh, you assholes. Quick, to the Phelpsmobile.
Okay. One traffic stop coming up. Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in.
You're quite close enough as it is.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god!
Well, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, Reeves. God damn it. Yeah, this vehicle ain't good for chases. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, Phelps. Ah! Okay, we survived that. Woo!
Quite a ride you took us on. Get out with your hands up. Put your hands where I can see them.
Oh yeah, full cell. That's screaming now. XD! Cole Phelps, deranged. For some reason, the stream wouldn't work for the longest time for me. It's bound to happen. I mean, my philosophy, I always usually set it to like a lower quality. How far away are we? Fuck that!
You
like
drive.
when watching a stream
I
on
need to go over the
YouTube,
case
don't
notes.
feel bad for setting it to a lower quality. I was waiting for the car to get caught on the telephone wires and Phelps and Biggs get fired. Phelps, how the fuck did you take out a fucking telephone pole? Go Phelps. Magic. And another thing, Phelps, why do you keep saying your name followed by something?
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
It's not much I can tell you. Just that these Elysian boys pay good, and I don't ask questions.
The fuck was with that face?
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fire.
Guys, for a split second, we had Cole Phelps Houdini. Lay that pistol down, lay that pistol down. Back in my mind, that pistol down.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
You don't understand the fun there can be. Wait a minute. I just realized we're in the arson case. There needs to be a horrible sense of irony. Where is the nearest gas station? Back in my mind. Lay that pistol down.
Damn you!
Ice cream! I made it reappear.
We came as soon as we could.
I took a look at the plank of wood and it was floating for a second. Yep.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
You ain't got no teeth, do you?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon...
Oh, it's puzzle time.
...represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to
I don't
form
mind
an
the hot
explosion.
dog stands getting destroyed because they are mystery meat,
see if
but
you can
why
make
the
it
ice cream
in
stands? You see, I don't mind hot dogs, but the reason why I'm destroying the ice cream is because they're not selling sea salt ice cream. Okay, how is it? I believe I should first do that.
Good, your regulator's in position.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left.
That was one fucking loud explosion for a balloon.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs.
Higgs,
see you at the next show.
Why do you speak from the side of your mouth like a Sonic character? No. You know what we do?
How are you gonna look getting around in this thing, Paul?
We're in arson!
Show?
The next fire. We should go
Is
to
that
the
a balloon?
factory.
It
How many of
went
these things are gonna bang in
kaboom!
the night?
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible
Over time, we'll
evidence to
pick up
pursue.
speed, folks. I'm Cole Phelps, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal. Very subtle movements. Woo!
Cole, what are you doing?
Alerting the people that there's fires. I scream!
I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
Sorry, I just have too much fun harassing the good citizens
No
of
wonder
LA.
you're done in the department,
They're
fellas.
driving to the nearest
Thanks for
gas
the tip.
station. Oh! Woo! And there goes the acid in my throat.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something.
Jesus, Cole. What's wrong with a good old-fashioned black and white?
Because you don't understand the joy of a fire truck. Get in!
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory.
Pause,
and see
pause,
how many of these things are going bang in the
pause,
night.
pause. How far away is this fucking place? Okay, let's see. I think I'll go straight until I get there.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires.
There we go.
He's the kind of guy that we'd like
It's
for a
all
lot of
clear
things,
now.
but we don't really have any credit. At least we'll know where we've been if we try to retrace our steps.
I scream! Fucking imploded them. Alright. I'm keeping an eye out for vendors. Out of the way! Hot dog!
The siren, Phelps? Funny, human desire for self-preservation.
Hot dog!
I don't got a chance in the pension if we get caught driving like this.
I scream!
This ain't how I drive, Cole.
Yeah, I've lost it, folks. No, 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 no. Phelps, this is why we call it the fire truck. If it isn't on fire, it should be a water truck because it's filled with water. Yeah.
Is it over? I'm pinching myself to see if I'm still alive.
Guess what it's time for now, Biggs? Some Grand Theft Auto. Buick 8 convertible. Looks nice.
Good thing they see you coming.
Not my kind of car, though.
Sorry! My partner isn't the greatest driver in the world. Where's your respect for property, Cole?
Insta-heat. 8250. Fuck, that's a lot.
That's him?
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Yes, Mr. Phelps?
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
I know that face. That's the guy that busted all those Negro drug pushers last week.
Last week?
Sucked the hell out of you.
Let me guess. You're lost in my eyes. I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
He's dull as dishwater, but I'm not with him for the conversation.
You got a problem, pal?
Yes. The fuck is with your face?
This town's dangerous.
Let's see. Yeah, this dude just has like a weird face.
One of these days.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
You walk into Insta-heat building and you immediately start
Pressure
sweating
regulator
buckets.
from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look.
Or sweating bullets.
We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Yes, but the thing is, it's not... Somebody is putting them in reverse.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
You're looking around. Guess what, folks? We failed! Hello there, folks. Welcome back to LA Noire, where I'm gonna fail at answering some questions. But he looked a bit off. What could we use? I wonder, like, legitimately, if I was to play this game, like, try my best to be a good detective, I wonder if I...
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
I wonder if, like, I could actually
LAPD
get
detectives, ma'am.
all
We need to speak to
stars
someone
on
in
every
charge.
case.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Alright.
Sir, are you a spy?
Nope.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires.
The rain is like communism. At first, and from a
Pressure
distance, it
regulators
looks
on
like a
Model
good
70.
idea. But once you
Take a
get in it, it's even better.
We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, you've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
I found out how the PS4 version remaster doesn't let you skip cutscene, yet the Switch version does.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
%58 say bad cop. Well, guess what it's time to do? Handy dandy cheaters. Handy dandy cheaters. Handy dandy cheaters. Actually, really, I'm just gonna look up what the answer is. I went too far. I want to say lie, but I feel a bit off on that one. And of course, it's going to take a while to load.
We could do this some other time if you're not feeling well.
Shut up. Padding, padding, padding. Padding, padding, padding. Come on, fucking don't do this bullshit, please now. No!
I think you're lying, Rasick. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
What about Reginald Varley?
You know about Varley.
He's on the run for a divorce interstate. It's not so bad.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasic?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
Nope.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Oh. There he is.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective. Run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Phelps, operator, give me R&I. Zaz, you're going home in a
roster
box.
is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasic.
It's me.
Desperate
You have a
time
collect
indeed.
call from. It's me, Zaz. Fuck it. We fucking in the Insta-Heat van. Come on, Higgs. Hop in the chickmobile. Hop in the pussy wagon.
Talk to the guy in charge. See what he says.
Oh. Yeah, that was a dumb idea.
Olive oil.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Not done
Currently
yet.
working at a
You
housing
have
on,
lockers to investigate.
Normandy and First Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do. But my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Sir, are you aware you have a bald spot?
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasic.
Walter Clemens. What do we have here?
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Matthew Ryan. Hello there.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
And some pliers.
Junk.
Well, hello there.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Phelps, what are you doing? You're not gonna use... He's gonna use it. Oh my god, Phelps is an idiot.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place. Don't we all?
Phelps, wait. What's a warrant? Was that something we needed this entire time? Get off the screen, you twat. Sorry for being so quiet, folks. It's just I have a pest that doesn't seem to want to leave.
Varley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favored choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Interesting.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Playing the killer in Dead by Daylight finds the survivor, me and a casual tie-in. Hi, how you doing? Hey, Andrew. Hey, how you doing? Not this.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
We'll get there. Somehow. I think it's funny how casual I am when I find someone that was who I'm supposed to kill. Here we go. And this van's got moderate speed. You get from point A to point B at a pretty moderate pace.
Brother!
He just say brother. Buddha. 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 I have a tendency of saying Buddha. So if a certain Scottish YouTuber and his dog, Buddha, Buddha, do not eat the fucking spaghetti. Brother. Wakanda, brother. Oh, run for your lives! I just wanted to be your friend. It's not like I want, hun, it's not like I love seeing your guts or anything, baka.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving. You're not helping.
Oh, you tempt me. Yeah. Wakanda forever. Actually, that sounded really wrong. Apologies.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
Come on.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I
It
do.
says you drive around a says that as you drive around a tank in GTA 3. Go Phelps, Sundari. You know what's ironic about that, Joey? I just got GTA 3 on the phone, the mobile version of the game.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting, Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house.
Hold on there,
Burnt it
folks.
all right. Set fire to that
You did not
fucking
have
house
to
and
say
burn the
that
ground.
slur,
I did my
you
time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about
asshole.
the cross, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get
Excuse
back to
me.
work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy. Jesus, Cole. What's wrong with a good old-fashioned black and white?
It's black. It's white.
Fine. But if the skipper sees us driving around in this, we're dead. Farley's
Explain
on
the
run. He
betting
might be
slips.
back in heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the guy out of
I
the
don't
equation
get
and
it.
let him have it.
Is that a reference to the second LP?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
In the Navy, yes, you can sail the 7 seas. In the Navy, yes, you can put your mind at ease. In the Navy.
No!
No! My hip! Oh! Oh! The fuck?
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot! Stop or I will shoot!
I really wish we could fire it while the cutscene was still happening.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest of the scene.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
One last place to go.
Jesus, Cole. What's wrong with a good old-fashioned
You were already sitting in it before we fucking got in. Calm your tits. Now, it's funny you don't get it yet. You crap.
They can make a claim to the department.
SUV's second LP run of LA Noire. Doubt. Funny how you don't get it yet you guessed correctly. It's just around the corner. Well, that's a fugly mug.
Are
All
you
the cops in
Matthew
this town
Ryan?
crazy? No, just
Who's
Phelps.
asking? Detective Phelps and Biggs. Arson squad.
Arson? You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Bullshit.
Hold it, Ryan.
I said, son of a...
Oh, you hairy ass!
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. Don't go to sleep on me. Get in close.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Get in close and steer him off the tar. Keep it steady and try to bust his tires.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Get back here! I just wanted service.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear
Just
wheel.
wanted service with a smile.
Jesus, what's he doing?
Woo! Motherfucker was knocked back.
Show me your hands.
Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Damn, he went flying. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
You drive.
You can drive.
I'm tired. Plus, we're at the end of the case anyway. You know what, I just realized I never finished off about that little story about why these pants are so important to me. I was browsing some Twitter about a year ago or so, a while back, and basically Johnny was talking with Ant Dude, and Johnny like challenged Ant Dude to dress up as him for Halloween. And I told my friend if Ant Dude wasn't to do it, then I would do it.
I have 2 suspects.
And I've got pretty much the full outfit now.
Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Charging a suspect will close the case. Hello? Are you sad?
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
It's the fucker from InstaHeat! Huh. Well, he had that face.
Help me out.
Ryan is our first port of call.
He ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Interview room 1. Wrong place.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Is that Hopkins related to Jimmy Hopkins? Maybe his grandfather. Just got a point.
So you know just what...
Yeah, I promise, folks, this is like probably the last time I will do this bullshit for the streams, where if I fail something, I'll restart. Because I know it's probably really irritating. But I didn't expect the stream to go on this long anyway. Ay. As you can tell, folks, I am a little sleepy. I'm a sleepy boy.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on.
Hopkins.
See him? Saw his picture in the paper.
Save yourself
That
some
case
time
the
and
lady
get
cut
this
up like
thing
a
off
diet.
your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bullshit.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
I didn't pick the correct one.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. InstaHeat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
InstaHeat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them.
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
I am calling some bullshit.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Y'all see that? His arms just went right through. I know he's lying, but obviously can't pinpoint it, so...
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Bullshit.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
Damn.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Mister, a man like you always loses a battle of wits because you're unarmed.
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Where the hell is
on
he?
Temple.
Ah, there he is. Wrong door.
Store strips off me at the grand jury.
Hello.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
The fuck is with that face?
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Bullshit.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
I want to punch you in the face.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not.
You out of your mind?
I don't believe you,
I
Varley.
think
I think Suburban
we can
wants
use the
homeowners who
mosquito
don't want to sell
coils.
out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on! Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Charging a suspect will close the case.
Dusting, you wouldn't forget.
Well, folks, the choices are yours and yours alone. Who shall take the rap?
How bad is it?
Shall it be Ryan
You can tell me.
or Fuckface? Well,
Sam's taking a lot of time sprints for the weekend.
obviously Ryan's more mentally unstable.
I was walking down the street and
Like,
my heel sent me flying.
he's doing this purely for some sort of idea of revenge, but trying to justify it under this idea of a societal movement. So,
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Phelps.
see, I'm
What
going to
you did
applaud
to
that
your wife
because
and
that's
kids
more...
was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp on my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
Well, I think this is the start of a long friendship. How did we do? Come on. 3 stars. Not too bad. Making copies. Hello there. You know, I believe Rockstar has, like, held on to this philosophy of never doing anything involving war. Purely because it's, like, too real.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd. We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
Kelso is sort of seeing it as business. But at the same time, something feels a bit off. It was that war. Oh my god, it's the origami killer! Actually, I am thinking of doing a playthrough of Heavy Rain once I have PS Plus, because I have the game on PS Plus, I just can't fucking play it.
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
Alright. It's pretty hard to make an open world Rockstar game in a war setting. That was partially what was going on with Agent, because it was supposed to be a game set during the 80s in the Cold War, basically involving espionage. I mean, sadly, Agent's no longer with us because the fucking trademark for it is, like, not in use anymore, which is basically all but confirmation that, yep, there's not gonna be any more. However, speaking of trademarks, the trademark for Bully is still active, and there is trademarks for a sequel to Bully, so it looks like stuff's on the up and up. But I guess Rockstar does have the point, because obviously Rockstar does want to tell engaging stories that make you think, and when it comes to military, you know, these people are risking their lives to, you know, try to protect the country. You know, you don't want to offer moral questions like, you know, are they often doing the right thing? I mean, yeah, war is a gray area. I mean, you don't have to enforce it, but that's just me. You know, I might go more into the details of military stuff if I do end up playing a military game. Hint, hint, it might be the one after this game's done and over with. But, yeah. Anyway, that is it for this session of L.A. Noire, folks. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Ooh. Well, a Cold War game about espionage can really work. That's spy work. I'm talking about open battlefield. Yes. Because that would definitely be a lot more harder to do. I mean, what can you do? Walk 2 steps and then suddenly you're gunned down. I mean, it makes no fucking sense. Anyway, folks, that is it for this session of L.A. Noire. I want to thank Charmy, Joey, and Andrew, and Fulso for dropping in. Thank all 3 of y'all for being here. Y'all are beautiful. Next stream, if I'm feeling up to it, because I'm sick, so my voice might degrade into some horrible ing. So that will be on Saturday. That will be at the regular time of 9 p.m. Those who live in the Pacific Standard Time Zone, those who live in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, that'll be around midnight, and those who live in the UK, that'll be around 5 a.m. Anyway, y'all stay beautiful, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. But until then, love you, Buddhas. Stay safe. Bye! Bye. Have a beautiful time. There's a fly on the wall. And he knows I can see him.